There's many ways to get $1,000 in your bank account ASAP. You could do the stupid stuff and rob banks, steal from people, but in this video I want to show you how you can print $1,000 in your bank account as fast as possible in the best way that you're going to enjoy, but also scale this up because $1,000, sure, clickbait, blah blah blah, but you want to actually create a business, or chances you want to create some sort of business in this video. Because there's many ways to get $1,000. You could go and get a job, right? But chances are, if you're working, probably don't want to continue that job, probably don't want to promote to being a manager, because this 9-to-5 rat race, when I used to be in this game, fucking sucked. I used to hate it. I don't want anybody, my boys, to be in these 9-to-5 jobs. But I understand you have to use them to kind of get going. But this video is not going to be talking about some secret hack, some way where you can work more hours at your job. We are not here to talk about jobs on this channel. We're here to get you out the job if you are in the job. So 1K, the business model that we talk about and we want to bring to this channel, is the typical amount you'd like to charge at the beginning stages of some sort of consultant or some sort of course that you guys build of your personal brand, right? And if you don't have a personal brand right now, don't fucking worry. I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that in the fastest way possible. But let's break down that first, the 1K behind this title. Because as you get more comfortable, people are charging $5,000 to $8,000 packages, guys, for courses, for one-to-one for a couple of months. Like, I've bought a lot of them. I've bought Sam Ovens courses back in the day. His up-level consulting was 5.8K, so pretty much 6K. I've bought other courses. I think Wes Watson sells a course for like 36K now, where you pay 3K a month. There's courses out there fucking doing crazy, but as you get started, you're not going to have the confidence to be able to charge these amounts of money. So you usually typically start at around $500 to $1,000, and that goes back to this title. And here's how you do it. You most likely think you're not that good when you start something, but as you get confidence, just like anything in life, as you go to the gym, maybe you get more attraction from girls if that's what you're into. Maybe you just get, better job opportunities. Maybe you start building that business you want. And it all just came from getting more confidence from one thing, e.g. the gym. When you build an offer, you get more confidence as you scale. For example, I'm in the cryptocurrency niche on my business that we're going to talk about, how we all can always relate to this. This one right here. And there's a lot of people charging like $9 a month for their Patreons, etc. Like, these people are they're just going after mass volume. In my opinion, you rather want high quality customers with less people, less churn, less fucking annoying customers. People at $9 a month for these Patreons just in this kind of community. I can only imagine the headaches these guys are having to deal with. So you want something that's high ticket, where you serve the best clients and you have low refund rates. Chances are you have none if you're charging these prices. I've never had a refund when I was doing these high ticket stuff. So what do I mean by that? I used to have this dropshipping channel, I've talked about it many times. Primarily goal was to scale and just show results. But as we started to get traction on this channel, we started to sell courses. We started to sell, $500 per hour phone calls. I sold a low ticket course at $499. And then the confidence came, and I was like, hang on a minute, guys. There's like so many people are wanting this, even though it was a small channel. But I was like, hang on a minute here. I'm making so much money. I got the confidence. And then I would charge like 2 to 3K for a one-to-one package. I eventually had a course at 2K as well. And I got so much confidence, but it just came from something low ticket. And again, if you think $499 is a low ticket for a course, it's not. Once you start getting some confidence, there's people out there that'll buy it. If you grow to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube or 500 on YouTube, you will have a couple of sales already ready to go. And that is all you need. You're not looking to sell to everybody. You're looking to be very, very specific. Very specific. That's where the money are. Or, if, like I said, that example in the $9 a month Patreon for the crypto, these guys are trying to capture everybody. And I promise you that is not where the real money is made. But anyways, let's talk about exactly how to do this in a 4-step framework. I know the title was about 1K, but chances are, like I said at the start, you want more than 1K. That's just the initial piece of confidence. How do you turn this into a 6-figure business? And there's a 4-step framework. 1, you need traffic. People need to know about you in this online brand business that you probably want to start. What platforms? You either do organic or you have paid. What does organic mean? Organic means you're posting content, for example, give you all live examples on here, e.g. Instagram account, we just started this for the crypto channel. X account, we've started to really scale this right now. Pretty much on the same followers here, 5.2, 5.1. This is nice. These are very, very new. And we're just starting to go. Again, we do it with Reels. We don't do it with posts. Reels are where the money is made. And obviously this came from the YouTube channel. So collectively, we're now on about 65K. And then we've started TikTok. And I've spoken about TikTok before. Once I get more experience with that, I'll give you guys results. But we're basically posted like 4 posts. So we're so brand new. So basic fundamentals. You start posting organic. Now there's pros and cons. Firstly, it takes time for it to work. A lot of people give up on YouTube or IG. Like, you've probably tried this before. If you're watching this video, you probably gave up. You've probably tried and you've just stopped. And the reason is you haven't tried. We talked about the framework where you should do 100 videos in 100 days and then ask yourself, how far are you on this journey? And I guarantee you'll have some success. So you have to put in the effort. I would ideally just focus on one platform. I was just a YouTube guy, for ages. Didn't touch IG till pretty much last month in Thailand, pretty much the same on Twitter, a couple of months before that. And then you start to scale with this. But ideally, you just start with one, get comfortable with that, start getting some initial sales. You can only really do one if you're just working by yourself, and then you scale with other people. And we'll talk about how to scale as well. But that is step one. You need traffic. Now, subsection of this traffic, you could do paid. Just pay for traffic. You can literally launch and make money tomorrow. But pros, great, fast scale. Cons, it's paid. So it's predictable, but it can be very up and down. Like, I don't want to get into the CPMs. I've never ran paid for this kind of stuff. I've ran paid for ecom, so I know very much how paid works. But it's paid. Both work. It's just down to you. The first one, it's a lot more nice to be able to just print like 10K, 20K views on a YouTube video and just guarantee sales, because it doesn't really cost you much resources around a thumbnail and an editor. Paid, it can be sticky at the start, especially if you don't know how to run the ads, especially if you don't know how to target or build an account on the back end. If you're using YouTube for the paid platform, you'd have to go and build a Google Ads account and then connect it. It's a little bit tricky. I would always recommend sticking to organic first or hiring a team to do paid. But again, with the paid, you need an offer. You need an offer because you're not just going to do it for views. You need to have an offer for it to be a profitable business. So again, I'm not going to go into paid too much because I haven't done it for sort of a brand, but I've done it many times for ecom. Maybe I'll do it one day. 2, you need a sales process. So again, break this down. You either have a website or a Calendly booking app. So let's get rid of these tabs and make it super, super easy. We'll bring this to the side because I'll probably need this. So when we had the dropshipping channel, we had multiple of products. Now this is still here. I didn't know this was still up. You could still buy this. Do not buy this. But you could still buy this. You'll get the course. But again, do not buy this. The course here, you can see this is still up here. 1.8k GBP. I think that was like 2.3, 2.4, maybe even 2.5 with the USD currency fucking collapsing right now. And here was the landing page. Super, super simple. Gave them a little VSLR, gave them some results. And I could have made this way better, but again, I was actively building stores. So I really had this I don't give a fuck mindset because I didn't need to make money off this. Although this made a lot of fucking money, 6 figures plus. I didn't need that much money. This was just like a side business, but then I truly fucking seen what this became. But then I started to obviously get into cryptocurrency, and that's when I decided to scale it down. When I first started, I just had a basic Calendly link. Now, I like to call these value calls. I don't really like to call them sales calls. You can see back in the day, I was calling a blueprint game plan call. And this was to sell them on a high ticket one-to-one basis, which was upwards of 2K to 5K, sometimes 6K, it just depends what the kind of client had. I was doing payment plans. I was just trying to get money because this was the initial stage and just build confidence and just really get testimonials for me to scale with the course, because I don't like doing one-to-ones. It's very time consuming, but there's a lot of money in one-to-ones. But what I would have probably done is I would have probably went to group coaching. It would have been way better, or hired a coach, kind of like what we're doing now in my community for the crypto, and I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, there's 2 ways to do it, man. You just have to decide. What I will say is with your website, I think I'll talk about this on the next slide. So real quick, I will give you another example. Not this one. I have multiple pages. Let me just find, yeah, here we go. So here's the community for the crypto stuff, the stuff that we're doing now, right? So I don't want to take any phone calls. I've thought about it. Maybe I'll do it in the future to charge more high ticket. But this is a paid monthly community, right? So this is like a kind of next level kind of stuff. And you can see here, this is a $2.99 entry fee and then $99 a month. So ideally, this is probably, you could probably do this as a one-off at $9.99. But what I've found is, if you're just doing a website and not doing any calls, the really maximum you can charge is 1.5 to 2K. Anything past that, I've noticed that it gets sticky because people that are spending more than 2K, they really want to speak to somebody, right? It's very hard to get a good conversion rate above 2K. Best product in the world, best landing page in the world, could have a million testimonials, could be fantastic. It's just hard to keep that conversion rate around that 2K or more. That's what I've noticed. That's what other people have said in the industry. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Convert, step 3. So again, you have the buy now button, which is pretty much simple, boom. Or again, you can have the book a call, which is obviously run on Calendly or anything similar. And again, we just said, you're not going to be able to charge as much on a website, on a written page. With a sales call, there's literally no fucking ceiling. I know guys charging like upwards of 10K, but usually 6 to 8K if they've got like a full team, because they've got to pay these appointment setters, they've got to pay these sales reps. Again, it's a lot of, you might not know what I'm meaning when I say these points. It's just a lot of behind the closed doors, but they can charge a high ticket, so they make it super, super profitable. But again, above that 2K, you really can't charge more than that, what I've seen, because they really want that human interaction. So again, you get to decide. I always recommend doing, believe it or not, the sales one first, because you can really understand who you're speaking to, and then you can scale that. But it's up to you. Both have pros and cons, guys. Website, like I said, you can sell immediately. So on the crypto one, we're selling as we speak. When you link this to Stripe, just build a decent page. It doesn't need to be perfect. Mine's just not perfect, but you can't charge more than that 1.5 to 2K. Sure, there's going to be guys that will buy a 5K course on a website without speaking to anybody, but the numbers are going to be so low, you're not going to get that conversion rate. The sales calls, pros, more money, but you have to do them yourself, or you pay for a team. Somebody has to take the sales calls. So if you're taking the calls yourself, and again, you might not get a good close rate. You might only close 1 in 5 people. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad, but if you're doing 5 calls a day, that's probably 5 hours of your time, and you only close 1. So you have to work out what makes sense for you. Sales is you really scale the sales calls with a team. A lot of people are doing that. I think I talked about that with Tanner and Henry in the last video. Now, value. Last stage, you just give them the desired results. So in my group back in the day, they were trying to build profitable e-com stores. It's not always possible. Some people quit, some people fail. That's the game. But you try and give them the best result as possible. People will join fitness programs. Some people give up. Some people can't stick to a diet. Some people don't even go to the gym. They buy a course and they're like, oh, it didn't work. You didn't fucking put in the input to get the output. The crypto one we are doing right now, people are doing trades, they're getting on well. People are obviously building their DCA portfolio. That's what we kind of offer in that new group. But there's going to be people that just don't DCA. There's going to be people that just don't follow their trades correctly. Input equals output. You're not going to get 100% success rate, and that's fine. It's okay. But you've got to try and get most of the people's desired result, because then you're going to get refunds. There's a reason why 122 people, again, I'll just show you this, because when we're just at the beginning stages, don't judge me on, I think Andrew Tate says this, and it's true, man. Don't judge me on how many people I've sold. These people are all paying $99 a month. So judge me on how they paid the $299 as well. Judge me on how many people have stayed, right? Because if the product wasn't getting good results, people would leave. This would be on 0, right? It would just be me, 1. So, and Bobby, 2, the coach. So that's what you have to keep in mind. Sure, people have left. Lots of people have churned, of course. Lots of people just want to check it out. Lots of people, just blah, blah, blah. And again, this goes back to the sales call. If you charge higher ticket, you're probably not going to get many people churning. And again, this is that I'm doing the community way, not the sales call, not the course. So it's a monthly subscription, remember. So that's different. And I'm going to give you a bonus. The money you make when you get to 10K a month with this business model, and the goal should be higher, but the first, like I said, the title of this was 1K, but when we get to 10K, you can easily do that just with YouTube, just with a Twitter account, just with Instagram, just choose one platform. So the money you make, what you want to do is, again, you have 2 options. You can do them both. You can scale the organic. So what you do is you take the YouTube channel and now you start scaling shorts. Now you start scaling IG Reels, then you get somebody to get on your Twitter. So you invest that back in the business. That's exactly what we did. Now, you could do it before, you could do it after, and you could also do it yourself, but just find good quality people. It's way better. You got to pay for this stuff. It's just worth the investment. If you can pay somebody 1K to generate you 2K, what you want to do is you want to keep paying that guy as much as possible to give you the return, and then you find more people like him. Basic example, if you pay him 10K, a big team, and they can generate you 30K, it's like, okay, how do we keep getting this guy more results to grow this 30K? Sounds simple, Obviously, you have to get the initial results first, but that's how you scale it that way. Or if you're doing paid, you just put more budget behind it. If you're spending $10 a day and it's giving you a $30, $40 outcome, again, this is very hard if you're never seen the back end before. It might sound foreign, but then bump up to 20 and see if you can keep the same return. You want to fuel these ads, these team as much as possible. Yes, you can buy the Lamborghinis, you can buy the watches, etc. But what I would rather you guys do is build the business first and then have that stuff later. There's a reason why I don't have Lamborghinis and all that. I could go and buy one cash right now. I'd rather grow the business right now. I've not really got that dopamine mindset. I've had the cars, not Lamborghinis, but I've had decent cars back in the e-com days. But it just doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it for me. It is good for content, no, that's one thing I will say. And I need to definitely spend more money on the content because that will give you more sales. But I'd rather just give it to my buddies. I'd rather just give the team more money so they can deploy more reels, they can deploy more shorts, they can deploy more tweets to scale this number up. Because I'm here for the long game. And that's what I'm doing on this channel. One day I will offer you this product. The thing I've just built you here, this will be a product. One day. I just don't have the time to build something right now. Now, bonus, big bonus, guys. You can upsell in the back end. So I can't remember who I learned this from, but this is fucking crucial, and this is something we need to start introducing right now. So I'll give you an example. E.g., if I did have this product on this channel right now, let's say I sold you this blueprint from $9.99, whatever they decide to do in the community, in a course, etc. Maybe I'll do one-to-one to get initial results at 2 to 3K. Let's say I sold you this product and I got you guys to 10K per month. Okay, fantastic. You get results, it's a win-win. That's the goal. Then I could sell you, for example, perfect. I do cryptocurrency. We're investing a lot of money into cryptocurrency ourselves to maximize this. Maybe if I was doing real estate, I would sell you on a real estate something, but I would sell the original customers. Let's just say you, brother. You're making 10K, you trust me, you like me, you're saying, oh, well, Jake's doing well in cryptocurrency. You want to maximize your 10K. Again, you do this bit first. You maybe take 5K, now it generates you 20K, but then you maybe put 5K a month in cryptocurrency, but you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, you don't have any time to research about bull and bear markets. You say, Jake, well, I'll pay you another 5K. Tell me what coins to buy, keep me accountable, etc., etc. You already like me, you already trust me, and this is how you scale. Nobody fucking does this, guys. Nobody upsells their customers, and there's nothing wrong with upselling your customers. Once you get the money flow, the money grows. It'd be a win-win for you, and obviously it'd be a win-win for me, and that's how you really scale this. So nobody's doing this. It's just fucking next level, and it is hard to do this because you need to get the initial customers getting results first, because then they won't know, like, or trust you. Now, that's all you need to do to hit 10K a month, while still being a fucking idiot. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. There's so many people making more money than me, and just it's unbelievable how much these personal brands are making. So I'm still on my journey. Hopefully you guys can get some value. And what I would just say to you guys is just start posting daily content. That's all you need to do.